Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you so much for being a part of another AGcellent adventure featuring myself, Adam Pedersen, and the stunning, cunning,
put my hat on for this,
super funning David Curry. Hello, buddy.
Hello.
How are you, Fal?
Excellent.
Fal.
It is
Fal.
hot. It is hot in here already. Isn't that funny? You turn the AC off and immediately
would have been awesome if about,
baking.
I don't know, 8:05 you would have turned it on. Let it bake into the walls.
It is my fault. It is my fault
That's okay.
that we're going to be toasty in here.
That's okay. I have honestly adjusted more to heat this year than ever in my life. Like
Really?
this year I've seen posts about people complaining about like the heat and stuff. And honestly, a lot of those days I've been outside in it, it's honestly felt okay to me.
Yeah, I think we've had worse summers. It's been awfully humid just because of the amount of rain that we've had.
Yeah, and maybe...
But the heat hasn't been all that terrible.
Yeah. And maybe in my mind, I'm like, well, this heat is good because it's drying things out after the wettest weather ever.
I'll take it.
But I feel like I'm, over the years, adjusting to heat. I used to absolutely despise it.
Yeah.
But now I don't mind staying outside in it. I've seen people posting like, whoever likes this weather, I want to meet you in the parking lot. I'm like, it's not that bad. Come on.
Yeah, they wouldn't want to meet you in the parking lot.
No, they don't say it to me. They know better. They know better.
It's for the Twitter sphere.
Yeah. 10-day forecast looking real dry and real good.
I saw one
looking
30% shot of rain, and that's it.
Yeah, and it's cool. Looking like 50s overnight, highs in the 70s, low 70s.
Yeah.
Football weather,
It's
Dave.
Oh, man, it feels like fall.
Football weather. You know when you can be outside working, you get like that first day where it's almost like, oh, I could almost put on a long sleeve t-shirt today. That's how you know. You can just feel it.
Yeah.
Something comes over your body where it's like you just know it's football season, it's fall.
Yeah.
It's going to be glorious.
Yeah.
And then this morning I saw highlights of the Iowa-Nebraska game last year, and they're all wearing 17 layers, and you can see their breath. Don't know if I'm looking forward to that.
Tell you what, I think this was about 10 days ago, I made the machinery shuffle, right?
Okay.
So we finally parked the planter August, I don't know, 10th.
Yeah.
We
No more replants
We had
then.
our reasons, okay? But it was good to get that put away, get the carts hooked up, move the trucks up to the different shed, park the sprayer, park the water truck. You know, we're moving into the fall season. That feels good.
Yeah, you bet. Mm-hmm. It's exciting. I'm a little worried about Josiah's fingers when he's out filming in the winter on the farm occasionally. Are you worried?
No. Why should I be?
Your hands
They're
will
just so
get cold.
delicate. They're such
Your hands
delicate
will-
little fingers.
I do need him to play guitar. I would
those-
rather have them.
That could be
cut
trouble.
off.
Some of those days out there when it's like -5 wind chill. We'll have to figure it out. Maybe we can put on some warm mittens, film
Just
for 5 minutes, and put the
Give me a
mittens back on.
chest rig where I have a little button in my pocket to start and stop the camera and control the focus. That way I could just use my chest to
Send me a
go
link.
different areas.
What's one of them cost? A couple thousand?
Yeah, probably.
We're going to find out real quick what he likes more, guitar or filming you. And I think I know which one it's going to be.
We should always choose making music for God over ourselves.
There you go. Yeah. Let her rip.
So now it's go ahead. What were we going to say?
I was just laughing at his letter rip.
Yeah, let her rip. Dave.
Yeah.
I got some stuff I want to get to here in the intro.
Okay.
First of all, like a month and a half ago, you talked about canning pickles. And so I wanted to ask how the canned pickles have been. And also, I thought we should talk about other things we do, like in the canning season. I don't know, canned things we do.
I have made more pickles this year than ever because I've never canned pickles before. And also, since we moved back here, so this is 5 years of growing a garden, I have only gotten like 3 cucumbers total in those 5 years. For some reason, it was just a zilch. And this year, they're just... Can't keep up.
Yeah, we get more cucumbers.
You had a bunch of them?
I have so many cucumbers.
Because when I went to my parents, they have like 20 cucumbers, and they're the biggest cucumbers
Well,
I've
I
ever
can't
seen.
keep up with them. I can't keep up. They're turning yellow out there, and they're just dying because we've had so much water.
Pick 'em and give
I haven't
'em.
been able to, but I can't. I mean, if people gave me if you gave me a list of people that want them, that's fine. But I can't just keep texting people. I gave away about 40 the other day to a neighbor. And I said, "Do you make pickles? Well, if you don't, then just throw them away because I can't."
This is why you need
keep 'em. I
Facebook.
can't
Put
keep
it on
up
your
with 'em.
post. Boom. 10 people right away.
Yeah.
We want cucumbers.
You're probably right. Yeah, but I can't get to them. Other problem, the garden's too small. I didn't trellis any of them, so they're all intergrowing with all the other vines, the watermelons, the muskmelons,
don't like that.
the honeydews, the acorn squash, the butternut squash, the strawberry crown squash.
Lord have mercy.
It's getting
Even
quite,
entire grocery store produce section
quite
out there.
thick out there. Quite thick.
We just have cucumber, zucchini, peppers, tomatoes, and beets.
And you probably have the appropriate amount of space for that. I
About
have
3 feet of spacing between each plant
Yeah. Yeah.
and the rows and stuff too, and then we weed eat between it, and it's looking nice and sharp.
That's great. Good for you.
Yeah, but
That's
how it
not the
goes.
case for me. Mine
Well, we
is
also-
very grassy and very weedy, and next
You
year
need,
is
to,
going to
you
be a
need to
nightmare.
extend that baby about 5 feet wider by 10 feet longer.
Yeah, it could be considerably larger.
Yeah, just one pass with a soil finisher right
Yeah.
through the yard. There's
Yeah.
your garden.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
What kind of pickles do you make?
Yeah, back to the canned pickles.
So I've got garlic dill refrigerator pickles.
Sounds amazing.
So I'm not canning those. They just go in the refrigerator.
Yep.
And then I have a hot version of those. And then I've got just a kosher dill version. And then I have a packet of Mrs. Wedges for bread and butter, but I can't bring myself to put 7 cups of sugar in something.
Just do it.
That's a lot of sugar.
It'll taste so good.
That's a lot of sugar.
It is. Just do it though.
I actually think I'm too late. I think most of the
We
most of the
did.
cucumbers are gone now.
We canned a ton of pickles in 2017, I think it was, and we found sugar-free canning recipes
Really?
online that we used, and the pickles were delicious.
Wow.
Sugar-free bread and butters, even. Yeah, I
I'd
don't
be
remember.
interested
I
in
don't
that.
remember what we did, but I just remember
interested.
them being amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just open the jar and just
Splenda.
pour some in a bowl. Probably. It's super healthy.
Well, it's August 20th. I have tomatoes galore just
Yeah.
ripening. It's going to be good.
Oh, you haven't had them yet?
Well, I've had a couple, but
Yeah.
it's going to be like real solid BLT salsa season
yes.
here that's going to get real nice.
Yeah, we have. We finally started. So I got to ask Josiah's brother Josh about this. We bought a cherry tomato plant, but they're all like the size of. They all look like mini Roma tomatoes.
Oh.
They got huge. They're not like where you just pick them and pop
Yeah.
them in your mouth like I
Yeah.
love to do with cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've picked probably 300 of those
Yeah.
by now. But they're just, you slice them up, teeny little slices. I like to just take a bite of a hamburger and pop in a bite of tomato. But now our big ones are finally coming.
That's the best.
BLTs, probably every other meal, all the way through September
Yeah.
would be my guess. That's usually how we do
Burgers,
it.
BLTs.
Yep.
People do you throw sugar on tomatoes and just eat tomatoes?
No, salt, pepper, just eat it
Use
straight.
salt and pepper, eat them straight.
Yep.
My family growing up, my mom used to do sugar on tomatoes.
Never tried it.
I don't know.
I've tried that. That's actually pretty good.
Is that good?
Yeah. It's all right.
I didn't
I'm
really
not a
like
big tomato
tomatoes
guy.
until I started growing my own tomatoes, and then it's
Dude,
the fruit of your labor.
garden fresh tomato is one of the greatest foods on earth.
Yeah.
A tomato is like one of 5 foods I could not live without.
Really?
I have to have them.
Also, earlier you missed the 3 Bs: burgers, BLTs, and beer.
That would be nice.
Sorry.
The
Dang.
tomatoes with 2 of those, I guess, unless you're.
Tomatoes, tots, and tarantulas. Anyway.
Yeah.
Garden season. So what we do, we can salsa and pasta sauce on our farm.
Yeah.
A lot of tomatoes. This year we're not doing it though. We had so much last year. We're not
Really?
doing any canning this year. So we
Really?
cut back on the tomato plants. We'll probably add a couple more tomato plants next year and can again next year. But boy, that homemade pasta sauce is freaking so good. All sugar-free salsa,
Really?
sugar-free pasta sauce.
Wow.
So good.
Really?
Oh,
I would like to know your recipes to be
Yeah.
sugar free because
we should have a pasta night here some night. Hut Media pasta night.
We should do that.
And I'll bring over the sauce.
So tell me, are you risk averse when it comes to your canning strategy?
do you
Meaning, do you just water bath or do you pressure can?
We water bath it.
Yeah.
So where it gets in there from sometimes. I think
It's the real old school take
salsa-
a risk sort of way,
Oh yeah, salsa's like 15 minutes in the water bath, but I think the pasta sauce is like 40.
Whoa.
Yeah, so then I just chill inside and then
Probably because it doesn't matter if it's cooked a little longer.
yeah, so we mix all the stuff. We have a massive pot
Yeah.
on the stove of everything
Yeah.
mixed together. And we start putting it in the cans, seal them, put it in there. You bring them in, and you start hearing them boop boop boop
Yeah.
as it pressure sucks in, and then you
Yeah.
know sealed
Yeah.
perfectly.
Okay, I was about to say what is either of those?
So you you take your like quart glass jar after you do your salsa mixture or your pasta sauce mixture. You have a little funnel thing you sit on top of the jar and you fill them, and you want to get them to within about 1/8 of an inch of where it starts to go up the part where the lid goes on. Keep it there, and then you put the lid on and everything on them. That's like a little ring
Disc.
Or no, you put the flat thing on,
Yeah.
and then the little
The
ring
ring.
screws around and holds that on. Then you put it in a big pot of water that we have boiling in our garage. You set them in there. There's like a little metal thing that can hold all 7 jars at once, and you set them in there. There's a certain spot, and then put the lid back on, let it come back to a boil, and then for like 15 minutes is the salsa, and then like 40 minutes is the pasta sauce. And then you take it out. They have like this little claw thing that you can grab the jars with out of the scalding hot water. And we put them on like a towel that's sitting in my mom's table in the living room. And then you start to hear them go pop, 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 pop. And that's the little, I don't know if you call it like a button. It's in the middle of that disc. That's it sucking in. And then you know it's properly sealed and will last for years.
The heat of the boiling creates, once it starts to cool down, then it creates a vacuum on that disc and sucks it shut.
Makes sense.
But there's a approved way, which is using a pressure canner, and then there's just the way that everybody still does, which is
Lame.
water bathing.
Pressure canner, take a hike.
We're taking a risk here.
Yeah. Get out of here, pressure canner.
We'll do salsa. I don't know if we'll do any pasta sauce this year or not. But I do a roasted pepper salsa. So
Sounds
you get
delicious.
poblanos, Anaheims, jalapenos, throw them on the grill, toast them up. You peel the skin off the poblanos, throw all that in a little food processor, and then throw it in the. Yes.
Sounds incredible.
Roasted poblanos are. If you're not roasting poblanos, it'll change your life.
Roasted poblanos are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Do you put your tomatoes in the boiling hot water and then put them in the ice bath to cool them down and peel the skin off?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do that ahead of time too.
Yep.
That's one of the steps.
Yep.
Is you put the tomato, you score the bottom with like an X, put it in hot water until you see all the skin starting to like peel off. Put it in a cold bath, and then you can peel the skin off. It's very fun to do.
It is.
Not a lot of people do it anymore. It feels like a very old school thing. I imagine in 20 years the numbers will be really low of people that do it because it's kind of like our parents' generation type thing or before them. But we love doing it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're not canning this year. It'd make a great video. But next year.
Yeah. Maybe next year.
So right on. Awesome. Well, I'm going to have some of those pickles sometime. All right. I have a question for you, David. What do you think is the better shower? Post baling hay or post lake? I guess maybe post baling wouldn't apply to you. I was trying to think the other day. These are the 2 greatest showers I could possibly ever take. Which one would be better? What would be like your baling version? Like post.
Oh, I mean, so the 1466 hooked up to the mower and mowing waterways, and you have a stiff breeze right back at your face.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Or mowing ditch sides when you're on a gravel road and that gravel dust is coming up and it's just
Sweaty,
yeah.
covered,
I mean,
nastiness.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
And a shower after that is way better than a lake shower.
Yeah.
Although both are necessary, the mowing shower would feel better.
Yeah.
I don't like all the mower, the foliage and chaff all over me.
I think I wrote this question down at the church retreat because that shower I took after being in the lake all day felt amazing.
Really?
And I remember being a kid.
There's a gross feeling after being in the lake.
There is.
Yeah.
And as I
You gotta do
spent
it.
like my entire childhood at Spirit Lake on the water because my aunt and uncle had a lake house. We were on the boat, swimming, always tubing. And I just remember that hot day. You just get off the lake, you come back, take a shower, and you're sitting in the air conditioning post shower. You got a little kiss of sunburn on you.
Yeah.
What a great feeling. But
Yeah.
I do think it's the post-baling shower.
Yeah.
Because there's hay and crevices that you don't know how they got there, but it got there.
And it's hot.
It's so hot. And it is, you got green and brown hay boogers in your nose. It's in your eye. It's in your ears.
Yeah.
It's in your teeth.
Yep.
Boy, that post-baling shower when you look down at the floor and just see everything coming off your body, that's probably the best shower known to man, in my opinion. Yeah.
It's got to have a strainer for the drain.
Is it ice cold?
Oh, I do cold showers.
Really?
Yeah, cold showers is
I
the
would
way.
probably turn it colder, but it wouldn't be cold.
I do cold showers in the winter. That's the way, man.
No.
Change your life.
No.
It's like a cold plunge, but it's 10 times worse because the misty sprinkle water that's cold hitting you never get used to it. You just have to stand there and suffer. Whereas like a cold plunge, you eventually kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
But it'll change your day if you do a cold shower.
Are you a cold plunger?
I want one badly. I would be a cold plunger. Yes, I want one bad.
I have a buddy who just has a cattle tank that sits right outside his door at his house.
That's what I would do if I didn't live in town.
And in the mornings, especially during the spring and fall, when it gets down to 30, 40 degrees overnight, he hops in that 4 or 5 minutes a day before he goes to work. He says it's the best.
Yep, I have a buddy who has one on his back deck. He bought like the actual like plug-in one, so you can keep it at like 38 degrees always.
Yeah.
Or 40 degrees.
Yeah.
But I would love to do the cattle tank thing. I live in town. Not sure where I'd keep it.
That'll be fine.
I guess I could just walk outside my underwear every day in front of the neighbors.
That's fine.
And
Yeah.
like Cousin Eddie out here. But yeah, that post-bailing shower, you stand with your back to the water running down your back and you just watch everything fall out of you.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
I can't see.
Can't see me?
No, when I'm watching
Bailing?
everything falling out of me, I can't see that because I'm blurry.
Oh, because he's blind.
I can take my glasses off.
R.I.P.
I can't see anymore.
LASIK, homie.
By the way, I bought blue light glasses to wear while I edit my podcast. I look kind of goofy with glasses. I'll send a picture. Anyway, that's it.
Yep.
Time to talk farmland.
You got it. Farmland.
So, Harvard Derek, shout out Derek, he's been on this podcast, sends me a picture the other day. Farmland by state. This is a share of state's land area used by farm. What state do you think has the most farmland area in it?
Oh, man. And this is not just row crop. This is ranch, all sorts of different stuff.
Yep,
It's got to be
farmland.
California.
No, California, very low, actually.
Really?
Oklahoma.
Nebraska. Sorry.
Nebraska.
Oklahoma was 75%. Nebraska's the highest, 90%.
Wow.
90% of Nebraska's land is farmland.
Wow.
South Dakota and North Dakota tie number 2, 87%. Iowa comes in, Kansas is then 4th at 86. Iowa comes in 5th, 84%. The lowest is Alaska, where it says it's 0.2%.
I'd believe that.
Yeah, California, 24%.
Gosh, that surprises me.
Yeah.
But maybe they've lost a lot. I assumed that they still have a lot of agriculture there because they talk about
Agriculture, vineyards,
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Yeah.
The city just keeps growing.
I guess there's a lot of in maybe like Bakersfield and there's some deserty areas and anyway, that's great. Nebraska was the first thought that came to mind, but I thought, well, maybe the western, third of Nebraska wouldn't, but I think it's probably all irrigated. So my guess is it's probably still farmland over there.
Yep, just a lot of spread out pasture ground
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Yeah, Texas got into the 70s at 75%. Illinois, 74%. Those are the only other ones, though. Everything else is like 60. Missouri was 61%. And Minnesota only 50%. That kind of shocked me. Montana, 62%.
Yeah.
But
A lot of water in Minnesota,
yeah. Yeah, that's true. Lakes don't count as farmland. I found that interesting, though. And I wanted to share that with you.
I appreciate that. I think that Nebraska should take that and run with it because it's the only thing they're going to win this year.
Yeah. Amen. A lot of hype around Nebraska football. Speaking of football, how excited are you? So the date right now is what, August 20?
Today's the 20th.
Today's 20th when we're recording this. Iowa State plays our first game on the 23rd.
Farmageddon, baby.
Yeah. Are you hyped?
Yes, hyped. Honestly, I've had a lot more excitement in lead up to other years, but I'm excited to watch football, and mainly because it's just a time of year where the seasons are changing, about to get into the field. I feel that excitement, but the season is what it's going to be. I think that this Farmageddon in Ireland will be just as much of a home game for us as it is for Kansas State, even though they're technically the home team. So go Cyclones.
Kansas State favored by 3.5. I've seen a lot of people picking Kansas State to win the Big 12 this year.
I thought that was an interesting. Pick. Yeah, I thought that was an interesting pick.
Can you do an Irish accent? Dublin, Ireland. Irish, Dublin, Ireland. There it is.
No, I'm not.
Irish.
I'm not going to do this.
That's it. Irish.
Joshua's just gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Irish.
I can't do it well enough to do it. I could maybe do a Scottish accent. But
there you go.
Not an Irish accent.
Ooh, there it is.
Maybe.
Not an Irish accent.
I just think about Rory. And maybe Rory would be happy. Here we go.
Oh, I can't wait. Football season. Yeah. He's green, like Ireland. Ireland.
All right.
Yeah. Football season, baby. It's the best.
I'm excited.
Can't wait. All right. So Josiah and I were at the state fair, and I saw this absolutely insane lineup from the 1991 Iowa State Fair grandstand I wanted to share with you. They had...
So, like, this is their concert they had this year?
Yeah.
All right.
No, this was in 1991.
Yeah.
So in 91, the lineup at the Iowa State Fair was Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood, George Strait.
Is that pre them together?
Yes. I think they got together, I want to say, like mid-90s. Yeah.
This is what got them together.
George Strait, Reba McEntire. I mean, you're talking like...
Those are your top...
They're on the Mount
basically your
Rushmore.
top three.
Yeah. Alabama.
Wow.
So those four right there all were... Alabama was Artist of the Decade 80s. Garth was 90s. And 2000s he won again. And then George Strait they gave the 2010s. I mean, so that's like the greatest ever. Hank Williams Jr. was there.
What?
Alan Jackson performed with Pam Tillis and Aaron Tippin. Aaron Tippin, You Got to Stand for Something or You Fall for Anything. Great song.
Okay.
And also he sings a song called Kiss This. Also worth noting that people that were there were Cheap Trick and Nelson. Phenomenal. And a rock and roll reunion featuring Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I freaking love Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
Okay.
That was intense.
I mean, that's a great lineup.
What a year.
I felt pretty sad missing
Cheap
Forrest
Trick
Frank
would've
down there
been
this
fun.
year.
Yeah. What?
You like Forrest Frankus? Or what's his name?
Yeah,
Forrest Frank.
Forrest Frank.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gone to watch Forrest.
Yeah.
Blake Shelton was there a couple years ago. I was going to go down to that, but timing has always been a whiff.
I love going to concerts. He's like, Josiah likes the interactive concerts
Yeah.
where you're active.
I mean,
Not so much
I
about
just
that.
like live music, though.
Yeah.
But if I have to sit down the whole time, I would lose my
That's
mind.
it.
I got to move.
I'd love to just sit and listen for 2 hours at a country show.
We went to Russell Dickerson at the Clay County Fair 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was one of the best concerts I've been to because cheap tickets were standing front and he was a good show.
Yeah.
And I just like to think that if I was an artist on a stage selling out that I would groove like Russell Dickerson.
Heck yeah.
I think he's pretty good.
Dierks Bentley was an amazing one I went to. That guy is active. He
Yeah.
gets people going.
Yeah.
Yeah. 91 though. What a year.
That's pretty awesome.
And the Twins won the World Series that year. Just a phenomenal year to be alive. I was 4. Don't remember any of it. But man, I don't think we'll ever see stuff like that ever again.
Good old
But,
91, you
yeah.
know? Good old 91.
Yep. You told me,
I wasn't even conceived yet.
no, you were -9. Yep. So you said you did the whole farm shuffle in the shop and everything. Is there anything else that you farm related that we need catching up on here?
Ooh.
My life's been pretty chill on the farm.
You know, just walking fields and checking out stuff, doing ear counts and that sort of thing.
How's stuff looking?
Good. You know, I think it looks good. I don't think that it's, you know, I think a lot of people have been assuming we're 275, 300 bushel corn in this area because we've had an absurd amount of rain. I think there's really good corn out there.
Yeah.
And there will be spots where I think it's monster yields, but I don't think everybody's going to have monster yields. I think they will be really good. I don't know if it's in this area as good as we've had in the last 5 years, but I think there will be really good corn out there.
Yeah. Well, the Chicago Board of Trade seems to think so also.
Yeah. Yeah. TBD. Stash it in the bin.
Oh, man.
I'm hauling in, what we're doing actually is hauling in last year's corn because why wouldn't you take an L, you know, at this time of year?
Need some humbling.
Yeah, to just take in the bottom of a bin that you had avoided for the last 6 months. And also do it when it's the hottest.
Yeah.
You know, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you wait to do this? We also, side note on the whole bin thing, we've had just a short belt conveyor up there, and we went to flip that on the other day and then hit the switch and it didn't work.
Oh, yay.
So the unloader auger on the bin wasn't working. So we swapped a breaker out and we kind of had the box open and came back the next morning and it looked like there had been an explosion on the side of the bin. The box was black, fried, and it had exploded. So That corn's gonna be sitting there until we can get that whole service fixed coming into that bin.
Well, that's annoying.
So it's a little bit, but we got it put together well enough to unload the other bin that's sitting there too. So we're able to still make some progress, but you gotta be careful with that stuff, man. Hot juice. I don't think it was lightning. I don't know if it just got dewy enough because I had the lid open enough that maybe it got some dew in there and kind of
Could have been.
Yeah, but I don't think anything crawled up on there. I didn't see any
No,
pieces of animals.
like Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
The outline of the cat in the
just
carpet.
in the floor. Didn't see any kitties. Didn't see any kitties up there.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
I hope that goes well for you fixing that.
Thanks.
We have this Friday. We're actually going to be cutting starting our third cutting on a field. We actually picked up and hauled a bunch of bales from a field we got done we cut it for the first time.
Wow.
About a week ago.
Wow.
And finally got it baled and hauled. Now there's standing water in that in that field still in certain areas that I've never seen in the 15 years we've baled it.
Yeah.
And I was just driving through it, picking up bales. I took my big tractor down and put the pokers on it because that was the only way we were going to pull them out of there.
Yeah.
But we're making progress on the hay.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. So we're starting third cutting on this one. The rest will probably follow in about a week and a half. They'll get cut. This one it's always ready sooner. It's like a part pasture, part hayfield. I turn the cattle off of it in like April, and then we cut it usually in like middle of May, where the rest is like June. Yeah. So, and then we let it grow back good, and then we turn the cattle out there after weaning, and it becomes a nice little pasture for them to graze on, along with the rest of the bean stubble and corn stalks and stuff.
How'd your square baling go?
Have not square baled yet.
Oh, I thought you were going to do that.
We were going to, and then it all got rained on, and all the horse people said we don't want it. So we round baled everything. So third cutting, we are planning on doing about 5 loads of square bales.
Okay.
About 3 for a guy with horses who needs some, and then a couple loads of grass bales for us that will stash up in the hay mount for calving season.
Yeah.
And Josiah's going to be out there filming it. It's going to be fun. He'll be on the rack. He'll be on the tractor steps, getting every shot possible. It's going to be a good time. This guy the other day, my dad and I are sorting cattle. We took the remaining non-beef cows to the locker. He's out there filming it while we're sorting and doing stuff. He climbs up one of our bin ladders. He's just got like his left arm hooked. He's like standing sideways filming from the aerial view so we can get the aerial shot of us sorting. He's like a little monkey out there.
Wow.
He's a pro.
I hate heights, but I like climbing.
Make it make sense.
Doesn't make sense at all.
It's the
Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Yeah, really. But the physical aspect of climbing is fun.
He is a climber, I must say. Yeah. So it was cool. That was going to be a cool video from those shots for sure.
Sweet. That's neat.
So, yep, it was a good time. But that's about all that's going on the farm. Locker date's coming up, like you said. Are you doing September 29th or September 2nd? You going to have enough freezer space?
I'll figure it out.
I got you down for the 29th if you want, or the 2nd if you want. Otherwise, we can do September 29th.
This is the only time you guys will talk about it. Just bring it up on the podcast.
We might have to do it on the 29th.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Be even a little bit fatter then.
Because I'm hoping that the market tanks by the 29th.
I wouldn't plan on it.
Yeah, no.
It's only going up,
I
honestly.
know.
So I'd say you might.
Maybe we'll do the second.
We'll work out a deal.
All right, I'll figure it out.
All right, buddy. Well, Sheldon Power and Equipment. Let's talk about them. I drove by them the other day on the way to that cattle sale.
You didn't pop in and say hi to Mitchell?
Forgot about it. Drove right by, didn't stop in.
Got to.
I made sure to stop at Quick Star.
Yeah.
Get my coffee refill and go to the bathroom, but I did not.
You
stop.
won't
hang out at
forget
Quick
Quick Star.
Priorities, right?
Yeah, Mitchell Van Gorp. Give Mitchell a call and talk to him about any of your needs. Gosh, I think the only thing they don't have there are tractors and combines, but otherwise they've got just about everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Great year for a side-by-side. Great year for a new mower, like you said.
Mowers,
Yeah, that's my
Seriously,
middle name right
saved
now.
my bacon.
Hey, Mitch, hook our buddy Josiah up with a mower at cost.
Oh, just something anyway. Just get him
Something that's not dying every.
his extension cord mower over here.
It doesn't have an extension cord, but the battery sucks.
Yeah, so stop in and shop at Sheldon Power and Equipment. I'm sure they have wonderful people that would be fun to talk to, along with their wonderful products.
And service, too. You know, they service tractors and cars and mowers and all sorts of things. So they've got you covered. We plan on having Mitchell on here very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah.
Can't wait to meet him. I'm going to bring a list of things that he should start being a dealer for.
Oh, wow.
So one of my favorite things about going into all these like these like little dealership places like that is, and maybe it's a problem, maybe not, it's a favorite thing. I go in for something, like I go into John Deere and I'm like, or Elta Implement to get a filter or fix a hydraulic hose, or I need this part. Well, then I'm like looking like, oh, look at all these cool pliers, hitch pins, and I leave with like $200 worth of tools I didn't need. But I can't help but buy them when I see them.
It's kind of like Baumgars when you're going through the checkout line and you're like, ooh, those gummy bears.
Those gummy bears. Oh, I need that Sharpie. Why not? That Black & Decker Sharpie sitting there. I'm sure I could use that sometime. I'll buy this $5 marker.
Yeah. I'm more geared towards the nice little mixed nuts.
Oh, yeah. They know what they're doing with that.
Pop some
with
of those
that
in. I usually got a
placement.
couple water bottles in the pickup, so a little water and some mixed nuts. Hit the road.
That's a good day.
That's a good day.
Always the jerky for me, like the beef
Ooh,
jerky.
you're a jerky guy.
But I'm just like, man, it's so expensive.
I know.
For that little bit of meat.
I know.
But it's so good.
You gotta get the big bag for $20-something, the old Trapper from Baumgars.
And then by the time
Oh,
you're
yeah,
through it,
that
it's
is good.
hard and you can't chew it because your teeth just can't handle it. You probably eat it faster than
Nope, I'm conditioned to handle it. I don't know what you're talking about.
that. Oh, man.
All right. Well, for the Sheldon Power and Equipment main segment this episode, I thought we could feature like rural America activities. I thought of this because of the fair and the church retreat. It made me think there's so many like festivals and things like this you can do in rural America and small towns that are super fun. And so I was going to touch on those a bit. And then I wanted to each of us like find a random small town festival or something somewhere in America. There are thousands.
Yeah, there's so
First
many.
of all, there's
Yeah,
like
so
15 alone
many.
around here that I can
Yeah,
think of. And I
so
did this.
many.
I saw this list and I was like, and it made me think, I want to start going to some of them. This could be part of an ag venture
Ag
or
Ventures.
an
Excellent adventures.
adventure.
There you go.
Where not only do we like feature these, we talk about them, but then we go to it, film a content there. We're going to get big enough where people are going to be excited to have the rural guys coming to Maine or Rhode Island or Montana, wherever
Maybe
their
that should be the
festival
name of it.
is.
It should be Rural Guys. Maybe we should just be called Rural Guys instead of
Rural Guys with Dave
Rural
and Pat.
Guys.
Kind of has a ring to it.
Rural Guys.
I kind of like it. All right. So first of all, like what made me think of this, like I mentioned, was the all church retreat that we had for our church. We talked about it a little, but I don't know if we talked about it much on here, did we?
I wasn't at the all church retreat.
No, you weren't.
So I couldn't really give a whole lot of insight to it.
Yeah, we do it for a weekend every year at our local Central District EFCA camp they have called Hidden Acres. It's owned by the Central District EFCA, so it's kind of our camp.
Mm-hmm.
And then all summer long, they have kids camps throughout the summer and counselors. A bunch of our youth group kids are counselors there.
Yeah.
But then every weekend or every year on a weekend, we have our all church retreat there.
Yes.
And there's lake activities to do. We did a scavenger hunt this year as like an all group activity. There's men's and women's breakout sessions. The food is incredible.
Yeah.
They have horse rides you can do, disc golf, you can fish. They have
The
a gym.
Airnasium, the gym,
Yeah.
the Airnasium.
Yeah, it's so
They
much
got
fun.
all kinds of stuff.
They have I was playing 9 Square in there with some hardos from another church. They have dart ball, all sorts of stuff. It's
My
fun.
nephew went. They live in Van Meter. He went with a age group of his kids, and they had a paintball week.
It sounds incredible.
It was an airsoft week.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Airsoft, so he just comes home with just a rash of welts everywhere.
I love it.
I thought, boy, that's something.
I love it.
That's something.
Rural America's great.
It is.
And then Josiah and I were at the state fair where we ate our faces off and walked around. But like fairs are another rural based thing. Like they started because of like 4-H and farming communities and a place where kids could go showcase their animals and projects they've done. And then it just grew and grew and grew. Or it's these massive things now where you can have concerts and it's food.
Do you know where the original fair was?
Odebolt, Iowa. I was going to say, you know what? At this point, wouldn't surprise me. Odebolt, Iowa, first ever county fair.
No. I don't know where that is.
Wouldn't shock me one bit. Honestly, we'll probably look it up and it'll say Ida Grove, Ida County Fair. But it's, the county fairs are pretty much live and die by if you have a bunch of farm kids, because then they bring in their families, and that's what brings in the commerce. And then the more people that are there, the better activities they can get there. And then the more people that aren't farmers or aren't related to the farm kids there or have a tie to them will come. But so it's just like all these, there is cool things to do in rural America. And the fair is, you walk through like the varied industries building at the fair. It's one of the greatest times of your life.
Yeah.
You see so many crazy little like businesses that people have started with trinkets, or like we saw a homemade chocolate one.
Really?
You got infomercial people from TV there trying to sell their Ninja blenders or something like that, or their fancy chopping knife that'll chop up an onion like you've never seen before in your life.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a good time. So there's a lot of activities to do.
Well, here's one. This is just at our church.
Yes.
The Harvest of Talents.
Yes.
I mean, coming
up on October 25th.
Kind of a farmer's market type of event, right?
Yep.
So you're bringing the community in to try and swap goods and that sort of stuff. Cool stuff.
I told Elizabeth that I wanted to take part in that, so to let me know how I can help. I kind of want to weld something together.
Ooh.
I don't know what I want, but I want my dad and I to like make some cool thing that we welded.
Nice.
To bring in and showcase our redneck welding skills that will not look professional.
You know, like those little people that they weld together with nails.
Oh, now we're
and
talking.
Stuff? There you go.
Honestly, I should just bring in my, since I'll probably never tent camp ever again, I should bring in my, I made these big tent spikes. I welded them once. I bought these giant, like, 10-inch long metal spikes, and then I welded these hooks onto them. So you could smash these spikes into the ground. The hooks were the part that, like, you put the string to pull the tent out on. Those babies are never coming out.
That's a great idea, because my one experience camping with the girls this year, the tent fell in because of a storm that came in. So I would probably be right up on that list trying to get some spikes.
Yeah. So I'll bring them in. I'm never going to use them again.
So do you have a festival in mind that you found that you're thinking about here?
I do. All right. So the festival I found, and this will be a thing that I think we do every month, every couple months like that. It'll be a recurring thing because it's so fun. My festival is the 35th annual Olathe Sweet Corn Festival. So for 35 years now, the Sweet Corn Festival has been going on.
It's in Kansas?
In Colorado.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you need to tell me this. Have you...
Is Colorado big on sweet corn?
Where at?
Colorado.
No, where in Colorado?
I know. The Olathe Sweet Corn Festival is celebrating its 35 years in 2025. We pride ourselves on bringing a wholesome, family-friendly event to Montrose, Colorado each year.
Have you been there before?
That's mountains.
I don't know. We are able to continue this event every year because of our generous sponsors. Thank you all so much, they say. We serve free, all-you-can-eat, roasted Olathe sweet. It says sweet corn. I think they doubled the sweet there. Donated by Tuxedo Corn Company in Olathe since the first festival. Thank you, Tuxedo Corn. We couldn't put on the best day ever without your generosity, hard work, and dedication.
That is way southwest. North of Telluride, just a little bit.
So that's down by like New Mexico?
It's almost, well, I shouldn't say. It's southwest of Gunnison, more just west of, But It's west. That's really west. Yeah.
All right. It says, taking place in the small Colorado town of Olathe on the first Saturday of August. This festival features completely free, all-you-can-eat sweet corn. I would dominate this freaking festival.
When is that happening?
August 25th.
I think the purpose is to dominate the festival.
Throughout that day, though,
how many years can you eat?
I would eat 20 years throughout that day, no doubt.
I think you could eat more than 20 years. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
Depends how late in the season it is.
All you can eat sweet corn all day long. You can also enjoy constant activities like live music, a parade, a car show, karaoke competition, a demolition derby, a sweet corn eating contest, which I would win.
Yeah.
And so much more.
I have been advocating for Odie to do some sort of festival or event that is historic. That I don't know about historic, but there's nobody else that does it, right? Or at least it's more unique.
Cooper DeJean days.
Because everybody has their what seems like a summer parade, their city anniversary, right?
Yeah.
So they do the parade and do the events and that sort of stuff. But I was thinking there's a ton of pheasant hunting around here. And what if you did like a pheasant season kickoff?
There you go.
Right? And you release one pheasant as the opening.
And someone shoots it? like 10 guys are there. Boom, 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 boom.
Go! And then everybody runs from their cars and they run to their spots, and the guy that comes back with the biggest pheasant wins. You know, something
That's
like
exciting.
fishing. Something like fishing.
That is actually pretty cool.
Don't you think that'd be really neat?
That would be amazing.
The kickoff of pheasant season. And
It would take a lot of planning.
the only problem is
It's during harvest.
it's right in the middle of harvest. And I don't know if you could get guys pulled away for.
Nope.
If you made it a big enough deal, everybody would be done by 10 a.m. and you could be back in the combine by 11.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, man, that right there, that would be fun.
That actually is kind of incredible. You'd have to line up a bunch of sponsors. It would take probably months of planning. And then once it's like a deal and happens and more people want to be
Well, it doesn't necessarily
involved.
have to be like an all day or all weekend deal. It could maybe turn into that.
Yeah.
But just to have a launch where everybody comes together and they have a breakfast, and at 6 a.m. the bird goes,
I love this.
you know, and then it turns into a little bit of a competition.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is funny. Opening day of pheasant season, how you can hear the guns going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. You know it's time.
Is it a thing to compare roosters? You know,
Maybe.
like I got a 8-pound bass. I got an 8-pound bass, you know, I got a,
Yeah. You should compare them, honestly. All right.
Wait, I thought you said roosters. Why are you talking about bass?
that's because people compare basses. You
Yeah.
know, they compare the size of their fish.
Yeah.
But do people, they don't normally be like, well, you should have seen that
People
rooster that I got.
don't, but they should, because they are some that are. I go pheasant hunting with my buddies opening week, and they come here to our farms and we
Look
do
at the neck on
Some
this
are
one.
bigger.
Look at the spread.
Yeah.
You know? All right. So my festival is called the Watermelon Thump Festival. You ever heard of this?
Nope.
This is in Luling, Texas, and I originally saw this
Luling?
on one
Drink,
of
don't
Mike
drive,
Rowe's.
do the watermelon thump.
Yeah. It was one of Mike Rowe's shows. It wasn't Dirty Jobs. It was a
Okay.
more recent one. But they have a watermelon spitting contest to see who can spit a seed the furthest.
Yep. We used to do that at the BV County Fair.
Well, this is like the watermelon spitting contest.
It was pretty pathetic to watch sometimes.
So it's quite the deal. And there's a whole thump queen. You know, it's like a regular little fair type deal.
I love this.
And
Why is it
car
called
shows and
Why is it called
carnivals?
thump?
I think because you thump a watermelon to see if it's ready.
Ah,
It's a watermelon festival.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like watermelon days.
yeah.
Dang. That's
I'm
cool.
assuming that's why.
Yeah.
Thump, thump, thump. You know,
That's fascinating.
how do you tell if a watermelon is done?
I just buy it and hope.
So you don't actually grow any watermelons.
No, I go to the store and I buy it and I hope it's a good one.
I think that's pretty good. That's probably what.
Yeah. Do you grow watermelon?
I have a few in here, but I mean, 98% of the ones that we eat are bought.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make you feel a little less than
Yeah.
for not growing them yourself.
Watermelons
you.
are top tier.
So good. Watermelon Thump Festival.
But growing seedless watermelons is hard. Did you know
It
this?
is. Why is it so easy for Quimby people?
Probably because they have a thing down where they know how to get them germinated, because they're a
Okay.
little tougher to germinate because, you know, there's no seeds. So
Yeah.
how would you start a watermelon?
Very,
from
very
nothing?
hard to do without seeds.
Yeah. So you have to get the right type
germination.
of seeds. And then you also have to plant some seeded watermelons to pollinate and, you know, the stuff.
That's why they're expensive.
But you got to cut a little bit of the seed off so it takes in water better. You know, it's a whole thing. But anyway, Watermelon Festival would be fun.
What all do they have? They got like some food trucks, live music.
Live music. They have a market, like a big market. They've
Oh,
got
there we go.
Huge carnival rides. I mean, like Ferris wheels
I love
and the
this.
whole deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. Big deal.
I love what
Car
these-
show. They have a fair queen type thing.
I love when a community, like a rural community, buys in to keep something going like this, and it starts small and grows into something big. And
Yep.
this is why rural America is great, people. You find these communities that support this thing, go all in, want to
Yeah.
be, provide something fun for their community that people
Yeah.
look forward to, honestly, every year. Like our all church retreat, going to the fair, like put them on the calendar, won't miss them, look forward to it every single year.
Yeah.
Like stuff like this is just awesome.
Yeah. I've got a guy, Neil Koch, that I follow, Dig Drive DIY on YouTube. I think I've told you about him before. And every year they do Harlan Days, which is a huge deal. And I think it's maybe, I'm not sure how big Harlan is. It might be probably between the size of Ida Grove and Storm Lake. It's not enormous. And every year his family used to be, or his dad was an electrician, his brother's an electrician. Every year they set poles in the outfield of the baseball field and run full electrical lines to support the size of this carnival every single year.
Holy
they put
moly.
lights up, they run all electrical, and then they have this huge kind of fair type deal. And it runs for, I think, 3 or 4 days, and then they tear it all down again and do it all again the next year. It's wild, but that takes buy-in from your community members to be able to do that.
Yeah,
and specifically people that have the skill set to do it, because that's pretty rad.
Huh?
Yeah,
right on. People, go out there and search for your own rural festival.
You bet.
Go to it, visit it, experience it. Don't judge, just bask in it.
Yeah,
it'll be awesome.
Go enjoy a tractor pull, would you?
Yeah, for those of you out here, I'm gonna when we publish this when we publish this episode, I'm gonna tag the Thump Festival, and I'm gonna tag Olathe Sweet Corn Festival if they have pages in these, so that maybe they'll listen, be like, oh, they talked about us,
Yeah.
and then someday
They'll invite us out.
we're gonna be the rural festival people.
We'll be the live.
We're going.
We'll be the
Like
live radio show.
Next
for
year.
the
I want
rural
to travel
festival.
to 2 rural festivals.
Okay,
That's my goal.
All right.
Outside of the fair and everything else we do, I want to go to 2 rural festivals next year.
does Clay County Fair count?
Nope. Going like to Montana.
We need to find we need people
Bozeman
to
days.
send us their best festivals that they've heard of.
Yes.
So we need to know where to go.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
and
you
we
can only
can
do
talk
so
about
much.
them.
You can only do so much Googling.
Yeah.
People need to send us, and then we'll try and will it down into the places that we feel like are doable and time
Mm-hmm.
frames and that sort of stuff. And then we'll go and maybe do a live show at the festivals. How cool would that be?
I'm all in for live shows.
Yeah, that'd
Live
be sweet.
shows is the way.
That'd be sweet.
So we should do one at, well, it's probably too late in the year now. There's got to be something in the winter. Let's do a live show at a winter festival this
There
year.
you go.
Hosh, let's make that happen.
You got her? Yeah, you can. Cool.
All right.
Sorry,
By the
bad
way,
timing.
one of the bands featured at Olathe Sweet Corn Festival is called Dave's Fault. And that's what I think about you with how hot
I can
it is
see
in
that.
here.
I can see that. Yeah.
It's Dave's fault.
Yeah. There's also a children's book called No David. You ever heard of that one?
No.
Yeah, and
No, David, I have not.
Yes, it's makes me feel good every time I read it.
Oh, shoot. All right.
Let's dive into the auction and see what we can find.
Let's head on down to the auction. Yeah. All right. I'm so excited to talk about my unique one just because it creeped me out.
Oh.
My want, though. I'm going to start with my want. By the way, Big Iron. The video comes out tomorrow where I do my little shot in front of the Big Iron tent at the Iowa State Fair saying why they should sponsor
Excuse
us.
me. It is today.
It comes out
Oh,
today.
serious? It's coming out today?
Today is Wednesday. That's right.
Really?
Today at 3 o'clock,
Yes, sir.
the video drops. So for all of you listening,
For
it's
the
already
state
happened.
fair stuff? All the state fair stuff?
Yeah, the
For your food?
whole state fair video today, 3 o'clock.
Wow.
Check it out.
I'm excited.
You're
I'm
gonna
going to put
like
it on
it.
my calendar.
Yeah, so people who haven't watched it, hearing this, go search out Hut Hut Media, and you'll see the video, and it will make you hungry, and it'll make you laugh.
18,000 calories at the fair.
18,000. You bumped it up 1,000.
Yeah,
Did you
we went all out this
ask
year.
for their calorie
No,
list?
but next year it's going to be 19. The
I
year
feel
from now
like
it'll be
it's
20.
bigger. I feel like it's more than 18,000
You think
calories
so?
from the list of things that you guys put on there. Yeah.
Dude, there's no way. I think I ate.
Everything's
8,000.
segmented out, so you can jump around. It tells you where we had each food
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah,
Good
but
time.
Chapters.
the cheese, grilled cheese, bourbon making Babel.
Yeah, making
That one alone has got to be like 2,500 calories, doesn't it?
Well, we did it.
But we split it.
Yes, we split it.
I think you add it all up.
The sweet swine snack attack.
That's
that
gotta
had
be
cheese,
chunky
and
with the
cookies
calories.
And bacon
Yo,
on
you're at 5,000
bread.
calories on those two alone.
Maybe it was more than 8,000. But then the caramel apple egg roll is healthy.
18,000.
It had apple in it. Oh man,
On the soy loin or
the soy loin. What?
tenderloin, the tenderloin.
Yeah, the beef tenderloin breaded. It had lettuce and tomato on it, so it's healthy.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Okay,
come
continue.
on.
We
Come
just
on.
started the auction segment. Let's get back on
Anyway.
track.
Auction. By the way, I went to a cattle auction on Monday. It was a good time.
Make you feel pretty good about yourself?
It did. It made me feel like I could hang. These guys are very fast.
Yeah, but you
thinking
can't
about
understand
I'm talking
them.
about cattle. I'm talking about cattle prices.
Oh.
You're talking about auctioneering.
The cattle prices made me feel good about myself.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, you do.
Yeah, you sent me a video of the guy auctioneering, and you thought he's pretty good.
He is. They go fast. Josiah didn't like him. He doesn't like the cattle auctioneers. They go too fast and can't understand them.
You just don't go enough.
They're just talking so fast to try to act cool, in my opinion. That's what it seems like.
No,
to
they
me.
got a lot of cattle to get through. They'd be there for weeks if they went as slow as him, probably.
Well, that's true.
Shut
But
your heart.
they don't have to go where you just. Anyways,
Hey, 20 pounds,
I don't understand
20 pounds,
it,
30
so I
pounds,
gotta make
30
fun of it when I don't understand it, right?
Who you got spotting for you this weekend? Because you're doing a show.
Myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
cameraman can't do some spotting?
He's filming.
That'd be tough. That'd probably be tough.
No, I'll notice
What's
him.
spotting?
Where you're like watching.
Yep.
It scared me.
Where you're watching.
It scared me. Continue.
All right.
Continue.
My first auction item
Oh my gosh.
is I found a maple, by the way, high bid.
A maple bacon bourbon.
A maple bacon dining table. A maple dining table, 6 feet long.
You've brought this up a couple times.
I do, but I was searching furniture. I was like, I'm going to find some crazy piece of furniture. Well, then I ended up coming across a table that I'd actually like. It's very cool. It has just one big base in the middle. For some reason, I just love the look of it. It would be great. And it could extend out to 10 feet with leaves.
Where's it at?
Missouri, Clinton, Missouri.
What website?
I think it already sold on a high bid.
Oh.
It's really slick, though. I love this thing. It's like almost looks like an office table, but it's a dining table.
That is pretty. Yeah.
And I was just like, that would be perfect to sit around and have a game weekend and hang out with the boys.
Yeah.
You won't have to worry. There's just a one leg in the middle. You won't have to worry about stubbing your toes and kicking stuff.
Round tables are nice for games. I will say that.
Yeah. So that was my want, is the maple dining table, 6 feet long with two 24-inch leaves.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
10-footer.
10-footer.
That's pretty good.
Someday I'm going to have a sick setup with like a table, all sorts of awesome stuff for gaming, sweet area to eat, industrial kitchen where Guy Fieri is going to want to come cook for me. It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
When Hut Up Media
Does Guy Fieri actually cook anything? I've never seen him.
Oh, bro.
I've never seen him cook.
He's amazing.
Really?
yeah.
Is he even a chef?
Oh, classically trained.
Really?
Yeah, he's got cooking shows. Guy's Big Bite. It's amazing.
I've never seen him on a show that actually cooks anything. He's always a judge or walking around tasting things.
Yeah, same.
And I initially thought, well, I could do what he's doing. He
He's
it's
a
all good.
legit amazing chef.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's
baby.
cool. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
and
That's how he got on the Food Network.
owns his own
probably.
restaurants, has cookbooks.
So, Adam, are we going to get you to go to school, culinary school?
He's got to go to auctioneering school first.
I thought about it back in the day. I'm good enough to do many things.
Yeah, you are.
Culinary school, auction school,
Jack of all trades.
master of none. Yep, for sure. All right, what's your first want or your first item in general?
My first item, this comes from the Bacchus Auctioneers, which I'm not sure if they're in Iowa or not, but most of the stuff they have here on their different auctions is in Iowa. So my assumption is they're located in Iowa.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on.
Bacchus.
We like-
Bacces.
We like Iowa.
Iowa Hut Hut, hashtag Iowa.
Where are they at here? Pause. Sorry, this is not intentional. Raymond, Iowa. Raymond.
Where's that?
No idea, but it's in Iowa. My
okay.
first item is a Prolix DP 1100 countertop electric press.
Prolix Dr. Pepper.
What?
All right, and you will see what I'm talking about. here.
Countertop electric press?
Yes. So this is for making tortillas.
That's what I was wondering.
We love tortillas.
So the place that in Colorado that we used to go to all the time is called Cafe Mexicali, and it is a huge smothered burrito. You get it in a tinfoil pan, but they press all their tortillas right in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Throw in a sweet pork, and then some pinto beans, cheese, a creamy habanero sauce over the top.
Sounds amazing.
But the tortillas, they use this to make their tortillas. It's the one thing Kelly and I can't really replicate back here. We get raw tortillas and then cook them on the stovetop,
Yeah.
but it's not the same because they don't stay as soft as a press like this, and because they're just not as fresh. Brand new, these go for like $5,000.
What's this one going for?
Well, nothing yet.
You gonna try? Got room in
don't
that
know.
kitchen?
I don't know. I don't know.
There in
sure.
Cedar Falls, there's an iconic burrito place called Pablo's Burritos. It's literally every kid's favorite place there to eat, and they press the shell before they make it.
Yeah.
You like walk through the line, tell them what you want,
Yeah.
and they press the shell in that giant thing back there. It is So awesome.
That's awesome. I so would love one of these. It would take up so much space for the once a month that we do this. But anyway, we have our friend Derek. We have him buy bulk and then drive it back here, and then we separate it out, put it in the freezer. So we've got the sweet pork and we've got the creamy habanero sauce, and we can we get our own pinto beans and cheese. But to have that 2 ingredients, we just are missing the tortillas.
Can I
The tortillas.
somehow get in on this creamy habanero sauce some night?
Yeah. Yeah.
I won't eat too much. I don't want to take it all from you.
It will change your life.
But I really want to try it, and I'll bring homemade pasta sauce as a way to say thank you. Let's do this.
You got it.
Boom.
You got it.
Man, I want a burrito right now so bad now.
I could eat Cafe Mexicali smothered burrito any time of any day.
We'll go for burritos after this. Screw
Yeah.
it.
All right.
That sounds amazing.
What do you got? What's
All
your
right.
crazy?
My crazy one is these adorable fingerless gloves for a wedding, it says. Located at High Bid. Now, the crazy part is not the gloves, although I think, what's the point of wearing these fingerless gloves? Why are they considered fancy? It's the fact that the person modeling them is a man in these pictures.
I'm less than impressed so far.
You cannot tell me that that is women's hands. This looks weird that it's a man modeling these women's wedding gloves. If that is a woman's hands, yikes. She has a death grip.
That poor lady who's.
You think that's a woman?
I don't know, judging by the fingernails.
Right
but
here. This picture right here.
I mean, look, we got male cheerleaders.
This picture right here is what sold me as it's got to be a man. Those are man hands. Right?
What is going on right now? This is not what I was expecting for the auction segment.
Yeah, that was why I kept it as my crazy one, because there's a man showing off fingerless gloves for a wedding that women would wear. I don't know. That's why I put it in there. It creeped me out.
We're in
it's not the first time you've
2025.
had a glove-related item.
Isn't it?
I believe you had the flashlight gloves.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
Right?
you did.
You had the little
flashlight
finger
gloves.
flashlight gloves.
Yeah.
Funny story. I watched a guy working on a motor who used those, and
No
he was
way.
like, "These are the best." Because where you can't
And
get
you didn't break
you can't
them?
get a headlamp down and under there, and you're working on it with your fingers. He was like, "That's the bomb. It's the best." So I was actually caught off guard because I thought that looked like the most useless piece of equipment, and I watched a guy use them, and he was like, "These are great." Yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
I'm out here just solving the world's problems.
How about that?
Well,
yeah.
you didn't make them, so you didn't solve it.
True. I just lent an ear to it. That
Sorry.
doesn't even make sense. So that's why I was like, and I think these gloves are kind of dumb. I've always thought when I went to a wedding and I saw the woman walking down the aisle with her dress on and these
Wait, yeah.
glove things, they look weird. It looks like someone putting on like wrist guards to bench press.
Why would anybody wear gloves at a wedding?
Oh, it's supposed
Unless
to be
it's like a biker's
fancy
wedding.
fashion. It's supposed to be fancy fashion. I don't know.
I don't think any of us are well versed enough in wedding attire to really jump into the realm of
true.
discussing what these are for or why you should or shouldn't wear them. But I would agree they look interesting, especially on that shape of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that is a woman, she was a dairy farmer.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
All right. What is your next
My
item?
crazy item. It's on Heritage Auctions. Have you ever looked on Heritage Auctions before?
Heard about it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever looked at it.
It's kind of a quick bid, online bid type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. But they do sell some really cool stuff. This closed yesterday. They had a comic book sale. Probably not the big comic books like first edition stuff, but there was a second edition
I'm intrigued.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh.
$3,100
For a comic book?
for a newspaper comic book.
Remember, comic book people are.
It was intense.
You hear stuff like this, and it's like, why didn't I buy up comic books when I was little and just preserve them?
Were you not? Were you into them?
Nah.
That's why.
Never read a comic book.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm not a big
But
comic
I
book
guess
guy
second
either.
edition I would wonder what a first edition Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would go
10.
At least I'm glad it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not like some Marvel thing.
for. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about
10.
that. But I was surprised. Most of them were in the hundreds of dollars. A few cracked 1,000.
Yeah.
But this one went for 3,100. And I didn't even watch that long. But they banged through the auctions really fast, like one after another online. So
I'll be darned.
yeah, it was unique. Unique.
It's going to go on the shelf, preserved.
I'm sure. Yeah, in a little jacket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Until some kid comes along, opens it, and plays with it because it wasn't taken care of well.
Like our kids who take the books and then they crack the binding backwards just to ruin books, man. Our second would sit on, it would open up face down, then she would sit on it, and then she would grab half of it and then just crank back.
Why?
We've lost so many. That's just, 2-year-olds and what
Destruction.
they do. Yeah, 1-2-year-olds. They don't know what they're doing. They're just.
That's how it happens.
Yeah. Rip.
All right. Fun episode, boys.
Yeah, it was good.
Always a good time here.
Send us your festivals.
Please.
Send us the festivals.
Please send us your festivals. We would love to talk about them and potentially even go to them or show up and do a live podcast. You're going to get all sorts of amazing advertising by sending us
great.
those festivals.
You get an
Yeah.
email. Oh my gosh, Adam, Dave, I want you at my festival.
Bring the rural guys to your
it's-
festival.
I saw one that I can't wait to bring next time. I think I'm going to feature it. It was out in Washington, and it sounded sick.
Really?
That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it at that.
Washington.
Can't wait.
All right. All righty, people. Thank you so much for listening. I must say, if you guys want the full experience, you really should consume this on YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube, it's where it's at. You can see Dave's looks when I say crazy things. You can see, I'm not going to lie, I've been noticing as I watch myself on there, I feel like I have 10% of a lisp.
Do you have a lisp?
I don't know, but when I watch myself talk, my tongue does this weird thing, and then sometimes I sound weird, like I think I got a lisp.
I thought that was just you trying to act like that.
No, but I don't know. Do you guys think I have a lisp?
No.
Didn't notice it.
All right, maybe it's just in my head.
Now I'll pay attention.
But I
more.
watch myself talk, I'm like, I feel like my mouth could be a little crispier.
My job is to
so if
listen to
you
you
want
talk.
to watch this and evaluate and comment on
Yeah.
YouTube is where you have to do that.
Exactly. So YouTube
Comment
is
on
where it's at.
Spotify, actually.
Are you ready for people to hammer you about having a lisp or not? Are you emotionally ready for this?
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Bring it. I want haters.
Bring the heat.
I want so many haters. I want thousands of haters.
Let's just limit it to the lisp, though. Let's not talk about anything else like a purple you and I had or anything. So let's just pump the brakes.
I fight. All right, people, get excited. Football season is here. Festival season is leaving us, but there's some winter festivals you can go to.
Yes.
Josiah and I are going to go to a fun one in Chicago in December.
There's going to be
It's
a
called
lot of
Kringle Fest or something like
Ooh,
that.
yeah.
Or Kringle Village.
Kringle Market,
there it is.
the Chris Kringle Market.
yeah.
Yeah, downtown Chicago.
Yeah, we're
Been
going.
there. Try not to go.
What? You've been?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, try not to go when you have a breeze off the water in the middle of December. You will freeze.
Nice. That's what
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it is cold, but it is a lot of fun.
Can't wait.
Get yourself some hot apple cider, walk around, buy a few things.
I love hop outsider.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. With that being said, people, share with your friends. Tell your friends. Let's see here. YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Literally so many places you can consume this. Share with people. Let's show people why rural America is fantastic and full of wonderful humans like Dave and Josiah. Hud, hud. Thank you for listening. We love you, and we'll see you next time for another excellent adventure.
Turn the AC on. It is so hot in here.
I stink.
In a pool of